Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to episode 16 of Endless Space 2 with Zebu Nation. It should be a Monday when you're watching this, so I hope you had a good weekend. It's been a few days since I played this game, but thankfully in space-time, endless space-time, it's right back where we left off, turn 81. We just had a little battle here in S1E, and I was a little confused about the makeup of these Cravers ships, the scavengers here. And looking at their stats now a little more carefully, I can see that they've got 100% long-range efficiency and 0% short-range efficiency. So my initial thoughts of them having only missile weapons is correct. But, that means we're going to want to attack these guys at short range. But it also brings up something else that happened during the intermediate time of last time I played this game, which is there's been an update to the game. I forget what patch number it is, patch 1.16, I think. Something like that. Anyway, they updated a whole host of bug fixes and little things here and there, frankly, that we haven't really noticed on this playthrough, because a lot of them had to do with the Voidyani and some of the other weirder races that have a lot of strange things going on. But something they did address was the computer AI in a few things that might affect this game right here. And number one is ship design by the AI. They're going to probably design slightly better ships, or at least they're going to have a certain point value and stick to a certain design. It wasn't quite clear exactly how they fixed it or tweaked it, but they're definitely tweaking AI ship design. They're also tweaking AI colonizing habits and how they colonize planets, when and where, and I guess how they choose what planets to colonize. Also things like diplomacy they fixed, or at least they patched. And another really, really big thing is they said they made the AI more aggressive, which is something that this game has always kind of lacked from the previous game as well, Endless Space 1. The AI was very passive, and sometimes they would get stuck in these loops where they didn't do anything. You could just roll through their armies and they would just give up, essentially. So it sounds like they fixed that, or at least attempted to fix the AI sort of giving up and get stuck in these loops where they don't do anything, and they've also made them more aggressive. So what aggression means, I think, might depend on the race and what they decide to do. In terms of a race like the Cravers might be more aggressive militarily. A race like Doria up here, she might be more aggressive financially. And, she's already bought out one of our solar systems over here in Miker. So if she gets even more aggressive, that could be dangerous for us. But anyway, let's end turn 81 and see what it's got in store for us. There's a few other things we need to address with this playthrough. Our military strength, we need to address that, so I think I need to start building some military buildings, and that's just going to increase our overhead. But our manpower right now is dropping through the floor. I mean, we only have 3 or 4 turns left of manpower here, so we're going to be in trouble real soon. Dust is low because we bought all those ships and stuff, but our influence is going up because our military faction is gaining power. And is that the end of the turn? Did nothing happen during that turn? Yeah, we have one idle fleet apparently. Did we not really end the turn? Because I can't attack this guy right now. So let's try to end the turn again and see what happens. There we go. Now it looks like it's ending a little more succinctly there. Okay, so our field of vision has now filled in Pavo here, a new system. They've got quite the little colony arc going on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colonies here for the Cravers. Low manpower. Your empire lacks troops to fill your star systems and fleets. Thanks for that. New population bonus. You've unlocked a new population collection bonus. Check out our population screen. See what that is. I don't know what that is. It's hard to tell. Hiroshims, Kalgoros, Palsos, Hisho. These are all the same populations that we've had before. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's helpful. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Got a little peace treaty or something? We're hoping to work out our differences. So far it's encouraging. No bad blood. Okay. That's fine. I'm down with that. Let's see. Event ended. Riled researchers. Alright. So, we've lost 30 production, but we've gained 20 science. That's alright. There's the population bonus we unlocked. Hiroshims on Mira and Imperials on Thea are growing. Let's take a look. They've only got 2 slots left. They've colonized everybody. Let's see if there's some place we can send some of these people. Let's see. +3 on sterile for the Hiroshims. +30 manpower on steriles. Sterile for the Hisho. Let's see. Do we have any? Ooh, Debrinya 4 is colonizable, but we don't really have a lot of people here on Debrinya 2. I thought we'd sent some people here last time. Have they just not arrived, I think. I think they've just not arrived. Alright, we can send some people to Yersh, brand new colony. Colony is in construction. What's this? Oh, this is the colonial exchange. It's in construction. All right. So yeah, we can send some people to Yersh. It's a snow and cold planet. All right. Sable. Just got an outpost there currently. Can't do much with that. Yissel. Still just an outpost there. It seems like it's been forever, but 8 turns left there. Another outpost. We got outposts everywhere. Good thing we got a lot of population going on here. Pictor is still pretty good. Still has room to grow. No problems there. Gemini is fine. Leave them be. Mira again. Alright, so guess we'll send the Hiroshims. Spaceport. Let's see. No destination. We wanted to send them to... where did we want to send them to? Hello, scroll time. I won't scroll. Thea, yes. Oh, I've already forgotten. Let me double check. Let me double check. Oops. No, not Thea. Definitely not Thea. Debrinya. Yersh. Yes, Yersh. Okay. Okay, no destination. Let's send you to Yersh. Confirm. Alright. Spread the wealth. Alright, the other thing we need to do is we need to build some more of these defense bunkers and things like that to give us some manpower. So basically we're going to start drafting people into the army. I mean, we could also do the chain gang. That would help us out in the short term. Maybe we should do that first. Previous bunkers, tractable weapons. Yeah, electromagnetic shield. Alright, So the chain gang, that'll take one turn. Turn one of our population into 300 soldiers. So basically, you know, we're drafting people. Do I want to buy out the impervious bunkers? I mean, we're making pretty good influence right now, so I think I will buy out the impervious bunkers. Yeah, we'll do that for now. Let's see, what else can we do on some of these other... We got big data shipyards coming up. Xenotourism. We're going to add the chain gang here for one turn as well. You know, before we go crazy with building the ships and stuff, we're going to recruit some soldiers. I mean, that seems like a reasonable thing to do, right? Don't need that there. They've only got one population. Ditto. Outpost. Just gonna scroll through everybody here again. Nope. I could speed this up. We've only got 7 turns left. 100% food on system. They got enough food there. I think we'll be alright. Don't need to add that. Pictor, they've got some population we could convert into a chain gang. Colonizing another planet already. I probably should stop doing that. Okay. We'll give them an impervious bunker as well, just to help out with their defense. Gemini, colonize, colonial exchange, spin project. They've already got defense bunker. 320 production and 4 upkeep for either one of these, either the tractable armaments or the electromagnetic shield. Tractable armaments will do more damage to the attacker during ground battles and give us 250 manpower capacity. Electromagnetic shield also gives us 250 capacity, minus 20% probability to kill population, and minus 20% probability to destroy improvements. So one of them helps us sort of fend off attackers, the other one helps us defend our people and our structures, which both of those are good. Gemini is our home system. So I guess we'll do all of that stuff as well. We'll do chain gang. Throw the chain gang in there. Also for good luck. We can draft some of these Calgaros into our chain gang maybe. They're good fighters, right? Throw the chain gang in there. Alright, so that should temporarily help our manpower by bringing in all these recruits, quote unquote recruits, volunteers. Okay, so Cersini is now free. They fled after that turn, so that's a bonus on us. All right, with Doria being a little more friendly, I can move this fleet out into a more offensive position on Thea. Get ready to maybe make a charge at Sable. Have a big battle at Sable. That would be fun. Down here on Gemini, I think we got another ship coming through here. Yeah, we got a new escort. Escort 8. So, yeah, let's select all. Let's merge these here. Let's take a look at the Escort 8. This is our small protector ship, veteran. It's a pretty cool ship. And that reminds me, let's look at some of our military stuff. While we're on a military kick here, had comment in the comment section about why do I have numbers after all of these ships, and unfortunately there's nothing I can do about it. Every time you upgrade the ship, the game just adds an 8 after it. Maybe there's something I could modify somewhere, but what I can't do is I can't go in and edit. I can't edit the name of the ship. Okay, so this is our cool ship, our protector. It's got the robots that repair the whole fleet after battle, so that's pretty sweet. So yeah, every time we upgrade a ship, the game adds a number after it, and I can't edit the name. I don't see anywhere to edit the name. Detailed stats, no, that's cool, but no. Design, close, costs, bonuses, roll. Don't see that anywhere. Can I just like left click on it? No, that gets rid of it completely. So if I wanted to create a new ship, I'd have to just create a new ship, give it a new name every time I upgraded a ship. So I don't know, maybe that's what I can do? I don't know. But that would I don't know, take a lot. Not a lot, but it would take a little more effort than I'm willing to do. So anyway, we're going to be building some new ships soon, so hopefully we can build those ships and give them proper names and get rid of these numbers for these little guys and not necessarily need the numbered ships very often. We can start again, is what I'm saying, with our new models of ships once we've researched them. All right. So turn 82. Let's move our ships along. It was not incredibly thrilling. Harishams, Unmira, Imperials. Okay, we're still growing our population. So that escort has been built. Level 2 modernization on Yersh. That's cool. That's going to help us now that we're going to get some population there as well. So that's cool. Let's see what old Doria is up to here. She's...
Sometimes it's hard to tell your friends from your enemies, isn't it?
It is. It is. That is very, very true. So... Okay, we want Miker. But what are we willing to give? She's not happy about that at all. So how about we add peace treaty? You can see this little bar here going across. She's thinking, she's thinking. She's a little more happy about that. What if we did a trade agreement for Miker? These all seem like sort of weirdly beneficial. I don't. Oh, look at that. She's kind of in favor of that. All right, all right. This is another thing apparently they fixed was trade negotiations made them a little bit more amenable to trade. Proto-Orchid. Plus 100 dust on system. Whoa, that's cool. Mercurite plus 500 food per system level. Dark Glitter plus 200 manpower capacity. We could probably use that. Plus 200 for Eden Incense. Let's see if we trade them some Eden Incense. Pretty happy about that. Let's suggest these terms and see if she's okay with that. Wouldn't mind getting peace here and making sure we're only fighting one war at a time. Empire dust, peace. Okay, so they would trade us dust instead of Miker for peace and trade. That's not the worst deal in the world either. I've actually, for as much as I've played this game, not just version 2, but the first game as well. I've never done a trade negotiation of any kind with an AI computer player. Other than, I guess, declare war is all I've done. Declare war and declare peace. That's all I've ever done. So, in the spirit of doing something I've never done, let's make this offer. Alright, I don't have my timer with me, so I'm just going to try to keep track here. We got 30 minutes on the clock. We'll see. We shall see. Alright. Let's, we got some idle fleets. Let's see who's who and what's what. That's fine. Who's this guy? Patriots Navy is that Pioneer ship. He's getting repaired, so that's fine. I got another ship over here that needs to get repaired as well, the Pioneer 3. Bring him down here and see if he can get repaired at this colony once it becomes a real boy. Let's see. Anybody else who's not doing much? Oh yeah, that fleet right there. I just gonna build these guys up, and then we can attack the Cravers on 2 fronts. Oh, can I launch a colony? I can. My colony ship is there. These raiders must have just arrived. This is probably dumb, but I'm doing it. Heracles 3. Those are cool looking beasts. Crazy Zebu. Alien Zebu. Medium Tundra Outpost. Super Spuds. Alright, so... Oh. Might as well put a noose around our neck as a colony in the middle of our trade route. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, pal. I didn't know that was your trade route. So they could use some food, so we'll do that. Add some food there to boost that colony. Alright. So the colony is going to get barricaded by these stupid Cravers. Now, last time we were here, there were 9 of these bad mammoth jammas. So I'll see what happens. We can send our gunship out there. It's going to take forever. But, you know, we need to defend that colony. So there's Primus. There's... The Doria are everywhere, man. Look at where they are. Look at how spread out they are. Here, up there, and down in our little system. They complain about us, but come on. Alright, let's take a look at the Star Trek people. The 5-year voyage. How long does it have to go? Has 5 more turns. Alright, good for them. Let's see. Anybody else? Anybody else? What is this guy doing? 45 food is gonna go... Where are you going? I don't know. It's gonna take 1,000,000 years to get to Heracles, and probably have to go through the Craver territory to get there. So that's gonna be bad news. I might have to attack them sooner than I thought. What's up over here? The civilian faction is still sitting there. Cool dude. The 8th Alien Defense Force. That must have come from some kind of quest. Projectile energy balance. It's all projectile. I don't know. That had to come from some quest. Somewhere we've picked up that ship. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those alien ships that we saved. Decided to join our side and give us a fleet. I don't know. But whatever. Let's end the turn. Let's forget all the speculation. You can see our manpower now is down to a measly -55. So that's good. After we converted all that population into soldiers, now it's ramped back up to -207. But it still managed to grow somehow. Oh, there we go, plus 54. So I think our second thing came into effect there, because we did that, what, 2 or 3 times? Let's take a look here. Pulsos, Pictor. Okay, so Pulsos and Hishio got turned into soldiers here, I think, is what that's telling me. That's fine. Kind of what we wanted. The chain gang program has completed twice, so that's good. That gives us our bonus and the bunkers. So we're back on track in terms of military manpower with that little bit of a draft situation we had going on there. That's good. Corvette up next. Some graviton shields should help us increase our science, correct? Yes. And then big data shipyard, so we can start building some ships on Thea as well. Oh, we are losing a war. Will you fight alongside us if we offer an alliance? So, we have not met these guys yet. I like these guys, though. They're pretty cool. What's their name? I forgot their name. Have we even met them yet? There we are. Zeta. That must be the name of their leader, because that's not the name of their race, right? Yeah, the Riftborn. These guys are cool with me, honestly. They're just trying to make a living in this weird galaxy that we've got. But they're losing a war, and we don't really know where they're at. They're apparently orange colored. Don't see any orange on my map. So that was just sort of a distress call, I guess. So let's take a look at these guys, see what we can get out of them, see if we can get some map sharing out of these guys. I don't see any reason not to map share with these guys. You don't want to map share with the... What's your deal? What is this? You don't have enough influence. I don't have enough influence. You don't have enough influence. Alright, so enough of that. We got no influence in the galaxy to do any kind of diplomacy because we spent it all building some of our stuff. What did we build? We built bunkers with our influence. Yeah, that seemed like a good idea. Alright, let's move our ships. Still got plenty of time on the clock to see what's going on. Let's zoom in a little bit so we can see some of these movements. Alright, we now have 2 ships at Circini. We're going to blast this scavenger out of existence with these guys. Let's select all, merge. So we now have one of our defenders in play. Not a lot of offense, but look at that, 221 defense. So they should last quite a while. Should be no contest there. Still only have those ships. How are we doing on our shipbuilding in Gemini? 2 turns for another Corvette. Defender. The escort. We can't build another escort because we don't have the... what is this? Adamantium? Yeah. We don't have enough adamantium, so we're going to have to find some somewhere. But we had enough to build that one ship, so that's going to be a special ship for us. Oh, that was another thing I wanted to do. We are going to have to build a special ship. So we'll create one. Well, are we going to do it now? Let me check our science. Let me check our science here. Sheridan class coming up. So the Sheridan class is a coordinator. Okay. So what I wanted to build was some kind of troop ship, like an invasion ship. But the ships I have right now are kind of too small for that. So once the Sheridan class gets there, it's a much bigger ship, more modules. So we can boost that up and invade some ships. Then we'll build the Sopron class next, which is a big, more of a fighting warship. So we can boost that up with our weapons and be happy. Now the other thing we could do is we could build these smaller enhancements here, and that would add more modules onto our smaller ships. What else does it give us? It gives us Patriot pills. Plus 20% food goes to manpower. That could help us out as well. Exotic rations. Plus 200 manpower capacity. 10%. So that's pretty good. Add that one. That's only 6 turns. Six, 7. I'm just counting out, how many turns for each of these. Alright, so that's 4 turns, 6 turns, 7 turns, 7 turns, 6 turns. So we'll bring that up. So 4 turns, 6 turns, 6 turns, 7 turns, 7 turns. Alright. Alright, now we're a little bit more evened out on our science. We're still lagging so far behind on our science. It's not good at all. Let's just not zoom into random clouds for no reason. Is this our population here? Nope. Is this our population here? Yeah, so here's our population still waiting to get to Brinya. Here's our Yersh headed for wherever they're headed for. Yissel, I think. Yeah. Or no, heading for Yersh. Are Yersh heading for Yersh? No, their destination is Yersh. It's our Hisho heading for Yersh. Let's get these weird alien names correct. What's wrong with you? Okay. Oh, we're getting blockaded up here. It's Sable. This isn't our colony, right? Oh, that is our colony. Oh, I forgot about that. Alright. So, we are definitely going to have to put an end to that. We're going to get this fleet on their side of the bracket and start making some noise. It'll take us 7 turns to get there. Man, it's going to be forever. What else do we got? We got those guys. Yeah, I wanted to defend this Gemini system is what I wanted to do. Alright, so now let's end the turn. Let's see if we can roll some of these turns forward. And maybe get to the actual war. I don't know. This colony on Miker is going to be... Oh, that's where Ardmantian is, too. Those... No, wait. It's on... Ardmantian's on Thea. Okay. Resource income 0 of 3. Okay. Cooperative quest complete. Dust to more dust. Thanks to your combined efforts, the galaxy is thriving economically. Talks are in progress to push the galactic trade agreement forward. Raise the total amount of dust to 68. Okay, outcome. Even though the objective has been fulfilled, your participation is too low. What? Just because we're at -2 dust per turn? Come on, buddy. Alright, so we got some more Imperials on Pictor. That's good. Dmitry Lenko has assigned his skills. Alright, so let's see what else we got. Plus 10 production per sterile. Plus 10 approval. That's always good. Got 2 skill points too. We need more dust at the moment. So, nope. Science. Hulls. Public relations. Public relations is pretty good. On Senate, if political leader, plus 50 per trading company. Okay, we don't have any trading companies, but that could help us out in the future. So it's plus 20 influence on system and plus 10% also on system. So that's like a double bonus, and then it's a triple bonus if we get a trading company. So I'll add 1 point to that. That's pretty good. Counselor skills, he's not on a fleet. Blue Sky Speculator, plus 40 science. That would be helpful as well. What else do we got? Plus 10 production. I don't think we need a whole lot of production. Shield stuff, more approval. I think we'll go with the science. So we're adding influence and science. That should help out big time. close that. Oh, the other thing that happened is I'm subscribed to one of their newsletters for this game, because I've been following it since the beta, and I got a little thing in the mail saying they're giving out like a little Steam code for a special hero, a new hero, like an individual, not like a hero class or anything like that, but an actual individual hero. And I'm pretty sure I signed up for it, so I don't know where I get him from. Maybe I get him from the marketplace? Nope, still just Norn is there. So I don't know where that hero is. Maybe he'll just pop up. Maybe he'll be my next hero that shows up, or maybe he'll just be, somewhere in the game. There's a new hero. He's a Sophon. He's some kind of weird scientist guy. So we'll see what he does. All right, let's take a look here. Dimitri, okay. Production. Graviton Shields adds to our science. Plus 30 science and plus 2 science per population on planets in Mira. Let's see, how does that help us out? Mira's got pretty good population, so that should help us out quite a bit. Then what else? Big data shipyards on Thea, so we can start looking at building some ships on Thea now, maybe. We got the ships coming up there. How are we doing on manpower? We're still good on manpower, plus 53. Dust, though. Dust. What about that dust, though? Let's take a look. So we got lower fleet costs. We got dust windfall going on. So I'm not sure there's much else we can do right now. Although get rid of brains over bucks would help with the dust situation, but our dust is just -2 right now. It's no reason to dump all that science. So we'll continue on and just hope we get more dust in the course of events. Let's see, and then finally the Colonial Exchange popped up on Dobrinya, so that will help us get more dust. +1 dust per population on sterile and +1 per population overall. So they're now making -10 dust. That's not good, but they don't, their population hasn't arrived yet. So pretty soon they're going to be all over the place, and they got plenty of planets to colonize in this system, especially Dobrinya 4. I mean, it doesn't have any production per se, but it does have microfactories. Doesn't do much for production. Sterile, cold. Got a life form we don't have the ability to scan yet. The tunneled slip gates are weird, but helpful. So that might be our next planet. They've also got deciduous trees there. The Dobrinya 4 does have antimatter, but we've got antimatter. We need that dang old adamantium. Why can't we mine that adamantium? Where is it? Missing technology, crust engineering. All right. Now we're cooking with gas here. Where is? Oh boy. Crust engineering is like next level tech, boys. Can't do nothing about that. Do we have any dust? Oh, there we go. Trade company. We'll add that in there. We could... oh, boy. We got so much stuff we need to do. 3D printing is good to have. Oh, there's so much going on here. So, okay. We're going to research chemical frameworks, which are going to give us the trading companies, which we saw earlier will help us, do lots of stuff. Also, it'll help us generate more income. Then, got the possibility to go for extreme atmospherics, which would help us be able to colonize all those stinking gas giants we've got that we can't do anything about. Also, let us build the expanded mines that would add +2 generation on strategic resources. I don't know that we necessarily need that other than the adamantium, but we can't mine the adamantium anyway. So we might go with also maximized exploitation. would lead to public 3D printing, which what you can do with this is an infinite upgrade. It's something I don't think I've looked at much in this playthrough, but what this lets you do is you put this in your queue and it just goes forever. There's no end to it. It just goes for as long as you want it. And what it does is it converts 25% of your production on your entire system into dust. So if you got nothing left to build, or you don't want to build anything else, you just throw this in the queue and you just start producing dust and dust and dust and a lot of dust. So that's very helpful. And what's this? Space Chameleons. This would give us the Slag and Sludge Center. +1 resource generation. That's alright, but it's very inexpensive. Only 160 production. So that's cool. And it also gives us the Planet Cracker Factory Lab, which is another one of these infinite improvements that instead of turning your production into dust, it turns your production into science. So it's the same thing, where if you've got a lot of stuff you need to research but not anything you need to build, throw in a Planet Cracker core or Planet Cracker Factory and start producing science. So I think all of these are pretty good. We'll go with, see, atmospheric filtration is still in the queue. We got so much of this side of the map, this side of the technology tree that we haven't researched. So we'll go with maximize exploitation, then extreme atmospherics, then chemical chameleon spaces. There's so much. Add the Prev scale accelerators. That's a low tech. It's a lower tech. It's only level 2 tech, but it gives us a couple of things. The magnetic field generators is another kind of low cost thing that we can use to boost our science. It lets us colonize arid, which we don't really have a lot of arid planets running around, but I'm sure we'll run into those. And then it also gives us exoscience stations, which is +1 science per population on cold, which we have a lot of cold planets. So that would help us out. And then there's so much other things. We have evaporated incubators, or evaporation inhibitors. Lets us do primary terraforming. Permits terraformation from sterile planets into other types. So that's kind of cool. That could change things out. It let us colonize deserts. And it adds to our curiosity level, which would help us search out some of those late game curiosities. I don't know. That'll be the last one we'll add to the queue. We got 16 things in our science queue. It's going to take us forever to get there. The game will be over before we get to that stuff. Alright, so there's our production. We went through that. We got a Corvette up next, Spin Project, and Drone Networks coming up. Now let's move our fleets. Our big fleet is moving almost to Thea, so that's good. Oh, we got something going on here on Pixus. That old Scavenger 6 is there. Then we also have a Scavenger 8 up here. So let's do that battle first. Battle at Circini. Again, I think Turtle is the way to go because we just want to go straight at these guys and get in as close as possible, right? Is there anything else? Long range, medium range, no, short range. So we're going to go Turtle. Go straight at them. They're also going Turtle. Now they have Turtle or Get Lucky. They could do either one of those. And both of those are short range, so they're kind of screwed either way. Oop, decisive victory. Your opponent has retreated. Well, good on you. Alright, over here we'll do the same thing. We'll attack this boy at Pixus. He can't retreat because he's already less than half full, so we shall fight and he shall die. So our guy is getting fixed. This was our guy who needed to get repaired. Alright, we're coming up on the end of the episode here, so we'll just finish out these battles. There we go. Prepare to launch. There's their ugly pipe-filled ship. It's already smoking damage, and here we are warping in. The graphics look kind of cool. Did they not look this good? So I don't know what that is. What's he giving off there? Is that just his ship just falling apart, or what? Is it like our little steam vents here? We got steam vents. Anyway, here we are at close range, just blasting away at his awful ship, and he's gonna blow up real soon. 400 health. We can increase the speed a little bit. We don't need to see this. It's just a summary execution, really, at this point. So he doesn't have very good battle tactics. I think that's what his problem is. It's not that the AI is being particularly poor, although it is on some level, right? If you don't have the battle tactics to fight at long range, then you shouldn't equip your ships with long-range weapons. But once he gains those battle tactics, it'll be a fine thing. Alright, so they got another ship down here, the Invader 4. I don't like that. It's a protector ship. Alright, so we'll see what he does. But this ship is going to come down here to its doom, because it's half damage as well, and it's got nowhere to go except to run straight into that fleet right there. Alright, so this Pioneer is fixed. He's been fully repaired. So, what do I want to do with him? Guess I'll, I mean, I could send him back up here to the Doria, but I don't know about that. Could just send him across to Cersini. Yeah, let's give that a try. Just send him across there, get him in the fight. Get as many of our ships on their side of the board as possible. Okay, so there's their little 6 fleet McNuggets over here. 3, 4, 5, and they've got one other, so there's 6 of them there. But we could take them with this fleet here, I think, because they've just got these slicers. Medium, short. I mean, they're pretty tough. 45, 100 versus what do we got here? We got escorts, which are 17 and 164. Not great. Corvette 60, 119. That's better. The Positron 40, 77, 44, 79. So it'd be a pretty even battle in terms of offense versus defense. So it would come down to who's got the better strategies and tactics and stuff. Yeah, I guess that's it. We'll end this episode here. And, yeah, get ready for our next little adventure. So, until next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.